Hello and welcome back to Hooked on You, Dead by Daylight dating sim. Wait a second, where are we? This is, jeez it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today went really well. These are some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. Jesus. Some kind of today's a win, no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Oh, okay. Attractive, mysterious. Really don't know what that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods till she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my Sarathon. Jesus. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper, oof, where do I begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much. Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother raised me. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer. Salem, get down! That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. It is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might just have to kill Dwight to feel anything again. God damn. Poor Dwight. Not really sure how I feel about Serra. On one hand, everyone I've ever cared about has met an awful fate. So it's probably good for Serra if they just keep ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about them that maybe could work out for my plan, for me. I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are a choice, sure. If it were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on society that misused me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Alright then. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. That's weird. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Okay, I'm a little suspicious now. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Hurtful, disembodied voice, but fair. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. Wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Hey. And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. God damn it. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. I don't know what voice that. Oh, what the fuck? Trickster seems cheerful. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. No. No shit. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. In what way? Jesus Christ. Your abs have abs. What the fuck? My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. What other island? Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. Or at least he brought me a cup of... No, I don't drink that! What the hell was that? I call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. Definitely get the name because he brings people drinks so they get a good morning. Almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. It's supposed to be tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not eternal prison of pain. Please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we move on, please? Hang on a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically knock that call? That is a good question, Ocean. How did they do that? It's not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean as speaking at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land, submerge those who defy me, and become their watery grave. Okay, they're Kyogre. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. I see what you did there. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can receive a 5 out of 5, blah, blah, blah. If it was crafted with love, or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, that's right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent and whenever possible. Start from the mindset of giving the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, it's not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. Universe is filled with mysteries. Please rate us 5 stars. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process. With the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. You need to try to sell me on this place actually being good. You don't have to say it like that. Especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago.
They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really.
Oh, wrong voice. Sad, really.
Even if they do make some great points.
Oh, sure, they make many great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Sarah.
Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island?
Yes, I'm not suspicious there's no option. Jokes aside, I've been having a lovely time. To summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time.
Oh, lovely.
We love to hear that because that isn't that what this place is all about? Finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight, you'll get us killed again and again and again. Are y'all okay? We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Will you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Yeah, fuck it, fine. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stand that I, Sarah, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Yes! Hey, Sarah, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games at resorts like this. Jesus. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and the gremlin I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast. I just realized I didn't have breakfast yet. Oh, fuck. Perfect time, and everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach buds. All half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt. Magic powers only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It's like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. We're not. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday. But I really hope you do. I really hope you do. Unrelated. Has anyone seen where I left my cleaver? Just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Ah, that was bizarre. Back to your break. Nope. Next, Huntress wants to step up and talk about her feelings. Feel a stirring inside my... She's Russian. I could try a Russian accent. I'm not going to because I can't do a Russian accent to save my life. Feel a stirring inside my heart, something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill. But softer, warmer. Sounds like it could be love or maybe indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. Well, surely that must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too, and just like that, here comes Spirit. Everyone sleep well? I did, or should I say, did not. I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing. And last night was no different, so in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. Oh, I mean, she's getting that done. You guys and Wraith had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. That's a different pose. Glad the introduction of Serra to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you, and vice versa. The place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too. When will Wraith shut up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? Oh, fuck. Think I need to process everything by myself. See y'all soon. Damn, power play. Keep them wanting more. You're good at this game. Sexy, true-to-life experience. Maybe I didn't get to eat breakfast, though, but so be it. I could just snatch some bacon and stuff into my pocket. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. But before you get here, though something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That's okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these four fine killers. It feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay, in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Good lord. This is uncomfortable. I swear I had no idea those two even do whatever it is they're doing. Are they fucking? Great to look. At least say something so they know you're close. I can hear everything. Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it! Come on, a little privacy, please. Well, I'm sorry, but don't fuck in public. Sorry, didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and I could hear you, well, you know. You know what? What do you think we were doing? You were fucking. You were doing, no, not exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun. Oops. 5 minutes for ourselves every day. And we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I tend to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. You actually think we were me and him, Dwight? Don't have to laugh that hard, they get it. Okay, she is. Yeah. My life is a nightmare, and yet it somehow has never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. Noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, you're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That's both a tragedy and a comedy. Pragmity. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're headed to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was in short a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today, you're going on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree, is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree, it's this motherfucker. Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? I'm not doing that voice. I'm not doing that voice at all. Jesus. Everyone just getting up and announcing how they are feeling. What was that about? Some kind of forced check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever, though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You've seen my abs, by the way. Yes, they are abs on abs on abs. We get it! Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Nope. Get you around. Oh, God. That, ugh. I grossed myself out with that. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable, makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smash the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that that guy is gone and we've had some deep ground rules established about that, we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you the fuck alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy, and we hope to continue it. Oh, she's blushing. That's cute. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us. Doesn't sound intriguing, but immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic, bring your swimsuit, pocket knife. Decide to bring as much as you can. You have to make a run for it at some point, and you may have to, okay. Of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? They call her the Huntress, not the Hugtress. Look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the spirit interjects. God damn it. Really think you're going to have fun with her. All the running and wrestling, and not like in the clever double entendre way, but actual physical wrestling. I'm exhausted just describing, thinking about it. Listen, you're kind of weird, and I'm kind of weird, and like, I don't know, I thought maybe you'd want to sit and ignore the whole world together for a while, yeah? Tough choice. Weigh your opinions quickly before you can go on, because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces by saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember, these are cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and then die a horrible, wrenching, writhing death if you're drinking them, because the lemons were poisoned all along. Fucking hell. This island has got me tilted. So, who's it gonna be? I'm picking Huntress. Death by Snoo Snoo. We'll go for the goth chick on the next playthrough. I gotta go with Huntress. Whee! Fucking whee! You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look up thrums in the real world. It's a real word, I swear. Are these nerves excitement? Terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Am I scared? Am I aroused? I'm scare-roused. Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent, leaps across thorny bush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. Follow her gaze and realize you've arrived at a cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job, 10 out of 10. Genius. Love them survival instincts. You're doing great. So if that's what's gonna kill me, I mean... I can think of worse ways to go. Just saying. Cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. Can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. You gonna invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. I don't think I am. No, I've been in the sun. Definitely not a vampire. Just weird to see she seem a little disappointed. Didn't she peg her lover of... Man, try that again. just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore.
Alright.
While inside, it's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but has a certain homey charm. It's quite cute in there, actually, if I'm being honest. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed, she is. Chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantle. Something tells you that the people that once owned these things, are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could be Huntress's next victim. Death by snoo. That gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I can learn to like this. I could certainly learn to like this. The whole place is quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my own hands. You'd like here you have the eye of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. Stolen. Can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We can find so many more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. Well, gossip, huh? What are you playing at? Just considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. Should never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about that, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in... Ah, no, it's an attack. A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. Here see you and Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? We fight! Reach out and grab a shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know a shashka is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. Manage to slay the majority of killer crabs, but the ones you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress looks at you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. There's more blood on her bunny mask. She has that ponderous look on her face again. Join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? Of course. Love kids. Would love to be a parent one day. Hey. Let's see, I love my dear mother so much. I can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day. Teach her everything I know. And I won't be killed by some horrible elk. What were you like as a kid? Try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories. And we'd drink tea and imagine a faraway life from the woods, somewhere like this. Suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive. Like thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Ah, no, she's coming onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quick! Validate her theory or try to push it off. Totally. You're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Remember anything at all about why we might be here? And having these dreams, seeing things, I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from the near stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Cool. Truthfully, doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, apparently. That needs to happen back at the... Why? You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement at all. What we have here is good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like the voice that we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manliness brought to life. Just in case this goes south. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time, waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. It's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we could get in there. Fucking hell. Think of how cozy we could get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way, you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over the body from the inside. Wow, he is the real deal. And by real, I do mean really, and by deal, I mean evil. Thus, you want to hunt for some food for the rest of your life. With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Ugh, no. Life ain't for me, bro. Very impressed you can speak with like quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is! Thanks, but no thanks. Been in the choir lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my ass for me. Run back to the huge arms of Huntress. Oh, sorry. You run back to the huge arms of Huntress, and she hugs you tight. So tight you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their total honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt-wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. Jesus. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. You just gonna stand there all night? Okay. Shall we continue our date? Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way here, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing's familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper pulling a move like that. So glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear out. I can't read. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Thank fuck. Whee! Why do I keep going with we? Oh, eventually she gently lowers you onto the ground, and you take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. Aww. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Just you hear it, eat it. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find a source, crouching low like an animal. Now that you're alone in the middle of the forest, which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice. Fuck it. A lot of voices float through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me. Ready. Oh, fuck. Almost. Not bad. Almost. Damn it. Almost. Fuck. Tag. Yay! Oh, that's adorable. Trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? You're so good at hiding, I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I'm trying to just relax and have a good time, but it's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. Ha! Damn it! I'm gonna die. Fuck it. We'll let our pants down. I'm trying to serious moments, all jokes with you. Sorry. Adrenaline from the game got me in a mood. Read the room wrong. Dang it. What a fun day you've been having. See it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon with a... I can't read. Anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No. You're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all in screen at the same time again. So just believe me, they're all here, and they're just sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are just falling for you. Not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Wraith seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding on to your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. Fucking hell. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island. But hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. So I'm watching everyone gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. Not really hungry anyway, so I say we just do a simple salad or something. The green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo is gross. Fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. Not iceberg, though. It has no nutritional value. No shit. Like, romaine is the best. A little bit of romaine with some arugula mixed in. Absolutely. Fuck yeah. Letting range shoes with a mistake. That's on all of us. They're reserved shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? An interesting day, that's for sure, but how you describe it to the others, say too much or too little, could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Beanie Boy, get out from under my desk. Come on. Getting too close to the power strip. Go. Fresh with death. It was nuts. We went to Huntress' secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. Oh, It's true, I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunchy crustaceans. Yay. It would never would have happened on my yacht. I grind them up, much more satisfying ways to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the Jesus! Well, good thing I didn't go with the fucking trapper. Apparently he's got crabs. Dwight and Claudette are bringing out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now. They are all very tired. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Which means bone. No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it. Even the vegetables. Ow! Possible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. Oh my god. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around as they pick up your plate, take your napkins, dust the crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? I'm going to be nice. They have a shitty job. Thank them. Top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you please, be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit. Ow. We'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. Great! I feel like that is a perfect time to save. Just saying. You can go willingly or unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough shit. You have a choice on how you said that, dweeb. Yes, I immediately regretted how I did it. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. Oh, the fire is too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. Finally, everyone starts moving toward the fire pit. Only get away from Wraith's complaining. Take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin and waiting for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell the story this time. Will narrator tell the story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in. Something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. Everyone's looking at me. Why? So, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Play charades? Boggle? We're actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingy at you. Duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoot lasers. Jesus. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me. You can't tell if they're warm from the fire or if it's your... Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know the fire is right there, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Sarah's about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Yeah, fuck it, I'll tell a story. I'm game. I hope it's I don't know what voice I did for him. Hang on. I hope it's a mystery. Fuck it. I don't remember what voice I did, but it was the one that was going to make me vomit. Okay, so what type of story you want to tell? Adventure! Alright. You like your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? How about some adventure? Yeah, we're talking... Ah, fuck. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby, great foundation for a story, for sure. That's everyone's way of bated breath, no pun intended. Fucking hurtful. Oh boy. No, kidding. No, just kidding. What type of story do I want to tell? Ha, ha, uh, romance. Love a good romance. The soft, gentle kind that you can bring your kids to without worrying that you're going to royally screw them up. Boo. Seems that, in case you were confused, that was not like a I'm a ghost boo, just a you suck boo. I don't care, I'm not trying to screw you. There was once a newly elected... Try that again! There was once a newly erect... I keep saying erected. Ha! Not used to talking this much. There was once a newly elected prime minister in England. He was single, which was quite strange for a leader of his stature. Okay, I'm going back to erected. That makes it funnier. Over the first few months of his tenure, he started to fall for one of his assistants, a girl from the wrong side of the tracks. She was so different from other girls, brash and adorable, with a hint of vulnerability. After the President of the United States would move on her during one of his visits, he had her sent away. I'm sorry, did you steal this from a popular Christmas movie? Which Christmas movies? Obviously, the only thing on TV in December. I have all streaming subscriptions, but I still really love flipping channels. I feel that, though. What happens, Prime Minister? They end up together, start a family. This doesn't ever revenge, I'm leaving. When do people get tortured in a warehouse, bro? Not that kind of movie. Oh. That didn't go well. Never plagiarize a masterpiece. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was really quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. Just can't end here. So who else would like to hear Who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? God damn, I cannot fucking talk. Look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. We all know who I'm going with. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horror mythology. Okay, I gotta grab some fucking Benadryl. My nose is fucking drained. Technical difficulties, 2 seconds. Probably shouldn't take allergy meds with energy drinks, but fuck it, who cares? Not me. Ah, much better. Hopefully the Benadryl hits quick. Yeah. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? A war, doesn't matter. Just wanted backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for a night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Ah, I'm invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music, flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. "Help! I cannot stop dancing!" he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him, and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae, a rusalika, her true self. "You'll never stop dancing," she screeched at him. "My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment." The man cried out, "But it wasn't me!" "Someone must pay," the Ruskala said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out, the dance of death. Silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb, and probably some candy for the road. Damn, she think that's a happy ending? What the Huntress. I want what the Huntress is having. Oh, story time. A lot of people make pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. Fuck off. You think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic storytelling. Knowing a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Yeah, no. If I could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? And answer that, we don't actually care. Fuck you! God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, shut the fuck up. Try not to have... You have fun tonight. Try not to wink wink end up dead. I'm saving just in case. You say the words wink wink out loud. What kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit, she doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit. Deal me in. What do you say we have this talk? Take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes. Please, enough talk about burns. Things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must be surrounded by figurative flames as well. What if we turned and ran away from this place as fast as we could, just you and me? Well, no spindly legs, you'll probably tire before you get too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Serra is after, then they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over that! Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions with all your fabricated problems. You're not wrong. I'll be sitting in the shade, drinking some locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's just wrong voice. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on? Or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. I don't know. If you could, I don't know, pick one of us so we can move on with our lives, or, you know, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who's it gonna be? 3 fucking guesses. I'm saying you might not get a ton of chance to date around like this before your time of Murder's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. But with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Rich killer. What we pay? And yes, we're back to excellent Shakespeare because that guy. Huntress. You know I had the feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste. And I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you. What? In what way? We talking the fun way or the nourishment way? Huntress licks her lips as she looks you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your entire life. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you into something special. Booty what? You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar. When you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies? Are those taxidermy tools? Cool. Am I freaking out? No, I'm not freaking out. Nope. Wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. It's really pretty. Little thrown off by the fucking spider-looking thing, but it looks pretty. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail if one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you had to be operated on. These flavors would certainly hide the poison. look around and consider what else is there to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy. And the conclusion is bombs away! Pound the drink. It's quite nice. Thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? Gotta go with the kitty. Sorry. Fluffy cat mask. It's like the fluffiest white cat mask, like marshmallow level fluff. You can barely make out any features. What the fuck? What the fuck? Meow. Okay, glad I asked. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight, all alone in my skimpy pajamas. Should we just, like, get out of here? Thanks for making me play sleepy. Should we get out of here? Maybe go get directly into your bed? No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, that's not how it's supposed to go. At least not yet. Haha, you cookie kid. Fuck off, the both of you. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors. Maybe just a thought. Making more masks? Or, wait, making matching gloves. No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round, and be careful what you wish for on Murderous Island, Dwight. I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. Meet you there. Talking about mycology, you know. Oh, shit, did not expect that. Picked lots of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for a great soup base and which ones make you super dead. Show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. Okay, sounds easy enough. Oh, fuck. I think it's you, but I'm gonna go with you. Yep. Diarrhea doesn't kill you, the fucking hell. Very easy, I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in instant death. Correct. That's a shatter nail. I actually knew that one. It's actually really, really good. Which will make you vomit till you die. Not you. Greenie. Correct, that's a green cracking Rosella. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you should judge mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I feel like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Aw. Let's see here, tabulating your answers, and not great, not all wrong, but it only takes one poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll just need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. I have a joke. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was pretty hot. Like I said, scaroused. We're here... Nope. Exactly what the voice said. Okay. Gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. Because it was. Really, it's like a lot longer than that, actually. So late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that I mean you, can get some beauty rest. Do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl, and like that we're sold on the fucking person. Psychotic bunny girl, that's all you need in your life. Anyway, everyone's gathered at a volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream day and see who Serra chooses. Oh boy. Who's ready for round robin? How round are we talking? Jesus Christ. Not to eat. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Wraith, why don't you go first since you look like you'd hate that? And just gonna save. Did I save? Okay, there we go. And, you know, that's actually, I think this is actually a good spot to end for the day. I will catch y'all tomorrow.